guys, it's Kathy. I hope you can hear me, and I hope that you can see my hands. I'm having some technical issues as usual. Hang on one second. Let me turn my fan off that's going around in circles above my glass mat. That could make y'all a little bit dizzy. So give me just a second to take care of that. I meant to turn it off before I started, but then I got kind of sidetracked. And if Jennifer, if you can hear me, let me know if I am coming through. How about now? All right, we're going to try that and see if I'm louder. And I'm restarting my tablet because for some reason it would not let me sign in to see the chat. So I'm kind of in a pickle on that end as well. I may have to revert to my phone to do that. But anyway, can y'all see me and hear me? And Jennifer will have to let me know. Okay, Jennifer said I am up live. I'm going to try switching it to me and see if it works. Okay, hopefully y'all can see me and hear me. Let me know if you see and hear me. And then if I can get my tablet over here to work, we'll be doing good. So I'm trying. So let me know if you can see me and hear me. Yes, Jennifer just said y'all can see and hear me. Now I am trying to get onto my tablet, and for whatever reason it's telling me that I'm out of date. Can y'all believe that? I'm out of date, y'all. So let me see what it's saying I need to do. I did not forget my password, so I don't know why it's telling me. Try again. All right, bear with me, y'all. Just give me a minute, and let's see if I can figure out why this isn't working. Because I depend on this. Let me try it on my phone since my tablet's not working. Let me pull it up on my phone, and Jennifer, I'm gonna try not to lose you in the process, but I am gonna try this on my phone and see if I can pull it up there and hopefully be able to see y'all. And oh, that's not where I needed to go. That's where I needed to go. And there, my channel. And it says we're live. Okay, so let me click on that. And oh, I don't want to learn more. Okay, I see the chat. I think we're in business. I'm going to grab my little thing to set my phone over here on so I can see the chat as we go. All right, let me see who I got in here so I can say hello to all my crafty people. I am so sorry, y'all. This has been one of those days. Okay, I'm going all the way up. Y'all been here for a while. Tina, welcome in. Margie, Marlene, Kathy D, welcome in. And of course Margie and Tina again. Diane, welcome. And of course both of my Jennifers, Jennifer Toller, she is moderating. Many of y'all know that she moderates for me. And Barbara Smith, Antolini. I hope I said Antolini right. It sounds so Italian and I love it. And of course Tina Barker, welcome in. Jennifer Real, I always say her name wrong. I'm trying to make sure I'm welcoming everyone. Susie Carsey, welcome in. Phyllis, good to see you. I think I said hey to everybody. Rosie, welcome in. Rosie Walker. I think Kathy Kelly, welcome in. Hopefully I got everybody here now, and hopefully I have said hi to everybody that has showed up. Okay, let me take a deep breath and gather myself, because not only was I trying to get the volume to work so I could talk to y'all and see you here, my two magnets that goes to my glass mat bop together. These things are so super strong. It takes all I can do to pull them apart. They banged together and clipped my finger right here on the end. I'm going to try to take the band-aid off and hope it doesn't bleed, because I don't know how y'all are, but I cannot craft with a band-aid on my finger. It does make it very difficult. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe, let me turn my volume. I'm hearing volume from somewhere. Oh, it's on my own phone. That's what. It was on my own phone. All right, so I got my chats up. Y'all can see me and hear me. Hopefully when I flip over, let's try that real quick before we go any further. I'm going to flip over to my desktop. Can you still hear me? And can you see the desktop? I hope you can. So if Jennifer can let me know as soon as she does, as soon as she sees it, if she can let me know. It did hurt, y'all. I'm telling you what. My husband is home, and he was on a business call in there, and it was all I could do to keep from going, ah! Those magnets are sometimes they're way too strong. Okay, great. Okay, Jennifer said everything's good to go. So first of all, it is the first Friday of October, so we're going to do a giveaway. My giveaway today is a brand new pack of Garden Walk 6x6 Designer Series paper. This is current and in the annual catalog, and it is on page, dun dun dun, find my papers. Okay. Evidently, I'm not as familiar with my catalog as I should be. Garden Walk, I know it's in here. Or was that one in the mini catalog? Maybe that one's in the mini catalog. I know it's new, it's current. Let me check out that little mini catalog and see if it's in there, because I'm not seeing it. And I got some new products that I want to show y'all. They won't be available until, I think Garden Walk is in this one. Let me look back here and see. Okay, we're getting a little static. Let me try bringing the volume down just a bit. How's that? Hopefully that's a little bit better. Let me know. I know it takes just a minute or two for it to filter over and for that static to kind of go away. Garden Walk, it's right here. And that retails for $12.50. So that's going to be our giveaway today. That is the pack of paper that I am giving away. So if you want to be in the drawing, please let Jennifer know. I'm not going to open this pack and show it, but if you have a catalog, you can look, or you can go online and you can see a sample of all of this. But it's a beautiful pack of paper. It's got a little bit of everything in it. So anyway, now it's too late. The static is still there. Okay, I don't know what is going on with my volume. Let me try. Okay, let me try something different. We're going to get this if it kills us. Alright, let me try turning this mic off and turning this one up. Alright, what about that? If that one's still showing staticky, we're going to turn this one off and just go with my Sony Cam mic. Okay, Jennifer says she only hears it when I talk. Give me 1 second. Okay, how about now? Are you getting static? Can you hear me? We're going to, when you hear testing 1, 2, 3, let me know. And I've got the volume all the way up. Let me check here and make sure the volume is up. Alright, what about now? Let me know how that is. We're testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Still staticky. I do not understand why. Alright, let me try one more thing. off and turn. Now I'm getting feedback. All right, you can't hear me at all now? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go with the static then. All right, how is, let's see, Sony Cam, all right, okay, y'all can hear me now. How about now? Is this better? I'm taking the volume up, so let me know when it's good, and I will stop going up. It's still staticky. I don't know what else to do. I have gone through each one of these to try to see what is going on, and all right, how is that? Is that better? Okay, Jennifer said we're good, so we're going to go with it. All right. With all that being said, this is going to be our prize plus the card that we're going to make today. So, anyone wants to be in the drawing, we're going to have two giveaways: the card that I make today, and that pack of paper. The first drawing will be for the paper, and the second one will be for the card. The other announcements that I need to make is they are releasing some online exclusives, and I did put something on my blog and on our Facebook group the other day. The online exclusives that are going to be available to demonstrators as of the 3rd of October, and everybody else the 7th of November, and that is these ones right here. I've got them, so I'm going to show them to you in real. The Meandering Meadow Sweet Collection has the Garden Meadow dies, the Garden Meadow stamp set. We have some little trinkets called Dragonflies and Birds, and they sort of remind me of the brass butterflies that we have, but they look like they're not raised quite as much. They're very flat, but I think they're going to be beautiful. This roll of ribbon, it's very vanilla with a pecan pie stitch line in the middle of it. It's beautiful. And this paper, now y'all are going to die over this paper. I pulled out one sheet of each design so I could show it to you. This paper looks like paintings, and it is gorgeous. And I did make a card earlier. There's the back side of that one, and the back of that one. This one, this one, this one, and that, and that, and that, this, and this, and this, and that. Is that not the most spectacular pack of paper? Now you get 4 sheets of each of these designs, and they're two-sided as you just saw. It is a beautiful pack of paper, and I did play around with it a little bit this morning, and I want to show you what I did, and then I got something else I want to show you. I needed a sympathy card, so I made this, and this was from the die cut. I used an embossing folder on the piece behind it, and then inside, under his wings you will find refuge. And I thought this would be a great sympathy card. Jennifer actually gave me the idea. I showed it to her with just this on it, and nothing was glued down. I hadn't embossed anything, and she said, oh, that would make a pretty sympathy card. And I needed a sympathy card for someone in my church, so that one is going to this particular person. Okay, I got to show y'all a card that I got, and I got permission from the person before I did it. I got the most beautiful card in the mail this week. In fact, I just got it yesterday, and is that not pretty? I noticed the die set because I did have that. I don't know if I sold it. I think it retired, I believe, but I love it, and I love these multicolored faceted flowers. Look at the sparkle on that. It's like holographic. It's beautiful, and I thought it was so well done. And this is from my friend Kathy Duncan. Thank you so much, Kathy. This card made my heart happy, so I appreciate it. Anytime y'all send me a card, I do my best to try to remember to show it. And right now, with my brain being like it is, I told Jennifer, and I told my husband too, I was having a hard time coming up with something for the live today, so y'all just bear with me on that. Hopefully my creative juices will start flowing again. Oh, the other thing that we have, this other little set right here, y'all got to see this. It's called Fluffy's Friends, and this is so stinking cute. I actually cut, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I stamped that little bear because he just kind of spoke to my heart, and I colored him. I played with that this morning too, because I started to do something with this and I just couldn't quite get anything to come together for me. But be on the lookout, because he's gonna show up on a card pretty soon. And I colored him with my the embossing folder for that I used on this one. That's called the Distress Tile, and it's in the mini catalog. Distress Tile, and it no, it won't be listed in this one, but I think I used it on the card. Hang on a minute and I'll tell you. No, I didn't use it on that one. I love this folder. It's so versatile, and it is distressed because when you do it, it doesn't pick up everywhere. It's just kind of here and there. But it is in the mini catalog, and it's called Distress Tile 3D Embossing Folder. And the reason I know it's in the mini, see my yellow dot, mini catalog, blue dot, annual catalog, and red dots. Y'all know what red dots are, online exclusives. So that's where these are. But don't y'all just love that little bear? Isn't he cute with his little honey pot? I thought he was so cute, so we're going to be doing something with that, and that's a cute set. There isn't any sentiments on this one, but this is so cute. You could use this for any and every occasion. There's just so many things you could do with that. And y'all know I love little critters, so there we go. The other thing I want to tell y'all or remind you of is the sale that's going on through the 31st of this month. You can get the kit. And what's a kit? Anything you want for up to $125 worth of product. You can do an either or. You can get 35% off of the regular $99, which makes it $64.35 for $125 worth of product. You're under no obligation. You never have to sell. You can be a kit snatcher. Grab that for $64.35 plus tax. Shipping's free. And enjoy all that $125 worth of Stampin' Up! Product. But if you want to pay the $99 for the starter kit, you're going to get 35% more. What does that mean? You're going to get $168.75 worth of product. Anything in any of the catalogs, and even the online exclusives, even the ones that aren't available to the public yet, because once you buy a kit, for 3 months you're considered a demonstrator. You'll get the demonstrator discount and everything. So I wanted to throw that out there in case anybody's interested. I would love to have you on my team, and anybody that's on my team knows, and they can attest to the fact that I am here for you. I will never leave you out there fluttering around in the dark. Ask Phyllis. She will be one that will tell you. And anybody else that's ever joined my team knows that I stand behind you. There is a PDF file for today. I haven't put a picture of the card yet. Why? Because I haven't made it. We are going to go back to the annual catalog, and I'm going to pull out an oldie but goodie. And yes, y'all have seen me use this before, but like I said, I was struggling quite a bit. So we are doing the Cheerful Daisies, the stamp, the dies, and the deckled rectangles. And I've got all my pieces cut, so hopefully I won't keep you here all day trying to get this one card made. I also pulled out this this braided ribbon. It's called Inner Braided, and they call it Misty Moonlight, but look, it goes so good with boho blue, Night of Navy, and everything. So I'm using it because it's pretty. I'm also going to be using the Baker Twine Essential Pack, and I'm using the white out of that, and I've already done everything. I'm also going to use some iridescent rhinestone basic jewels on this card. So I got everything pulled out that I'm using. Let me show you my inks. 4 ink pads. I'm using the Night of Navy, the Boho Blue, which these go so well together, Old Olive for my leaves and my stems, and Wild Wheat for the center of my daisies. So I'm going to show you what I've got done. If y'all want me to stamp it and show you my stamping, I can, or I can just put the card together because I've cut everything. Jennifer has all of the dimensions and everything that I use. There's my little loopy bow, and we're gonna fan him out and make him look really cute. He got shoved down in the envelope, and you know what happens to bows when they get shoved in an envelope. What we're going to do, we're going to look at our pieces first. The first thing we need is an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of Night of Navy cardstock. And all I did is I put that in my scoreboard. I scored at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. That gives us that little accordion fold. I just called it a fun fold. This is such a basic fold for cards, but it also makes a card, I think it steps it up a little bit more than just a plain folded card. And y'all know me, I love a card that, you know, kind of speaks to you, and it's a little bit different, and that's what this is. I cut 2 pieces of the Designer Series paper, and this came from the Countryside Inn. And y'all seen this paper because I've used the living daylights out of it. But you know what? I got another pack back here waiting in the wings so that when I finish this one up, I can always go back here and grab some more. Anytime it's a pack of paper that I know that I'm going to use over and over and over, especially in the annual catalog, I'll pick up an extra pack because I know I'm going to use it. Alright, these 2 pieces are cut at 1 and you don't need to write any of this down, 1 3/4 by 5 1/4, and you're going to need 2 of those. One is going to get adhered to the front of this. And I'll tell you what, why don't we just go ahead and put it together? What do y'all say? So I'm going to take some glue, and yeah, I'm using my little, I found out just recently that the manufacturer, these things sold so good, that they have, Carmina, I understand. You got to leave. Okay. I'm sorry that you got to go, but I hope you have a very successful doctor's appointment. Speaking of doctor appointments, next week, y'all know about my diagnosis. I've kind of shared that with y'all. I'm going to talk while I'm gluing this together. I have Monday at 8:20. I have an appointment with a rheumatologist. Tuesday at 3:40. I have an appointment with my urologist, and Wednesday at 8:20. I have an appointment with my ophthalmologist. Now, my regular ophthalmologist that did my cataract surgery has retired. So I'm sad about that because I really like Dr. Brown, and my husband was a little sad too because he's got the beginning stages of some cataracts coming, and he saw what good hands I was in with Dr. Brown, and he was going to go to him to have his done. So I'm hoping and praying and believing that this new doctor I'm going to see, his name is Dr. Lee, that he's going to be just as good, and hopefully he'll give me some answers of whether or not lupus has affected my eyes. So we'll see what transpires with that. This white panel is cut at 2 inches by 5 1/4, and it's going to go inside, but I'm not going to put that in just yet. And I did it so that it would hide behind that panel. So that's how you need to do it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Diane. I know whenever we think about our loved ones that's gone on, it's always sad. But you know what I always say? If we are a believer, if we believe in our Lord Jesus and we are saved, we know that one day we will see them again. And what a blessing that is. Now, I cut 2 pieces of this Night of Navy. And you might say, well, why did you cut 2 pieces? Because I want to hide my work behind one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and adhere it. This was cut with the 4th from the largest, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4th from the largest of the deckled rectangles. So I left it out so I could show you that's the 4th from the largest. And we are going to adhere that to one of these pieces. And what did I tell you this was? This is 3 inches by 4.5. 3 by 4.5. So this will fit perfect on it. And well, I'm all butterfingers, y'all. Oh goodness. Next week, the reason I told you about my doctor's appointments is I'm hoping that I will be able to keep my regular schedule next week. I plan on it. If anything comes up, I will announce it on the Facebook group, and I'll try to put a little ditty up on on YouTube as well, to let you know that there's been a change in scheduling. Now, I know with a recorded video, it's not as imperative as a live, but I don't know what other kinds of testing I may have to go for. I don't know what all is going to be involved, and I did want to go a little bit more in depth. I'm having a hard time, y'all, getting this on straight. Back about 23 years ago, I was diagnosed with what was called undifferential connective tissue disorder, which I just flat out asked my doctor. I said, okay, connective tissue disorder, I know that's lupus. So tell me what undifferential means. And it was just a simple fact that some of my levels in my blood were showing positive for lupus and some negative for lupus. So they called it undifferential. The nurse practitioner that I saw first told me that it probably had to do with the fact undifferential, they just wasn't sure why it was showing that way. I'm going to take a little bit of Stampin' Seal and put right there and right here, just to have something to hook this into. Oh my goodness, Carmina! Carmina! Oh, I'm so happy for you, honey. Carmina has talked to me pretty extensive about her battle with her cancer, and it's not her cancer anymore. You know why? We gave it to God, and He can carry those burdens. We can't. Oh, I am so happy. I am praising God from inside to out, thanking Him for the answer to our prayers. Thank you, Jesus. I am so excited. I could not be any more excited than if it was me. Such good news. It was a rough go for her. She's had a really hard time, but you know what? We know where her healing came from. Oh my goodness, my goodness. And it's just like I said, you know, the doctors may say I have lupus, but Jesus can say different. And even if I do, I'm still going to praise Him in the storm. While I'm going through whatever I have to endure, I'm going to thank Him every day. Now, do you see why I put that behind there? This is going to show when you open your card. So I wanted that workings of that ribbon to be back behind there so that it wouldn't show. That's why I did that. Now I got my little daisies, and this is the smallest full daisy, and this is that little half daisy that's like that. And we're going to put these on our card, something like this. Maybe like that. And I'm going to pop those up on some dimensionals if I can find them. I need a new pack because I've used up... Oh, no, I don't. No, those are minis. I don't want minis. I need some full line, full size. I know I got some in here. There we go. I used up the last of my pack on a card that I was working on. Tomorrow, you're going to want to see the little card that I'm putting up for tomorrow. It's already been recorded and it's already scheduled, and the PDF has already been done. So you're gonna want to check that out. So I'm gonna put these flowers down first because I'm doing them on dimensionals. That way I can slide that little stem up underneath there. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. And oh, my finger doesn't want to work with that band-aid on it. Don't y'all hate having a band-aid on your finger when you're crafting? If I thought I could take it off and it wouldn't bleed, I would take it off. Well, I'm going to try it. We'll see. If it starts bleeding, I may have to get up and go get another band-aid, but you know what? If we do, we do. I mean, I clanked it on those pretty good. Look at that. it'll probably be bruised and a and a cut on it. I couldn't believe it pinched it so bad it pinched the blood out. So it will probably be, it's not bleeding. As long as I don't bleed on my card, I'll be happy. So I'm going to put that one right there. Now I got these little stems, and I want them to go under my ribbon and up underneath my flower. So I'm going to lift that up, and I want to get it where I tuck it up underneath one of those dimensionals. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to slide this down. And this is called maneuvering. And that one I'm going to have to put glue on because it's not down low enough where I can get it on there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue up there on that top edge. I'm going to feed this down first, and then I'm going to take it and come up this way and go up under it like that. That's what I want. Now I cut a couple of the little leaves, and these were all stamped with Old Olive, because I thought the Old Olive was a nice complementary color to the blue. I didn't want anything that looked too blue. You know how some greens have a blue tint to them? I wanted something that was a real green. And this kind of gave it to me. So I'm going to put this leaf right about there. Adhere that down. And I did not have anything for y'all this morning. I literally went to Pinterest and opened up Pinterest and said, that's it. I just didn't seem to be able to get anything creative flowing like I wanted it. So forgive me for doing our daisies again, but I thought this was really cute. I'm not real happy with the way this string's not made out of the same thing that the linen thread is, and it's not as forgiving. But we're just gonna play with it a little bit and turn it and twist it and see what we can come up with. I'm gonna put it right there, and I'm gonna do it with a glue dot. Jennifer, I don't think I put glue dots on my list because I wasn't even thinking about it. So if you want to scribble that on there for me. So I'm going to roll that up like so, and I'm going to press that right down on that piece of ribbon, and then I'm going to lay this into that glue dot. Something like that. Now we're ready to put this whole piece right here on the front of our card. And look how easy we had a card to come together. Isn't that pretty? I thought it was just super cute. Now I know that I only need glue to about there, so I'm going to hold my finger right there, and I'm going to run glue on this side. So I'm literally going to run it on that side of my thumb, straight down, and then over. What I started to tell you about the manufacturers on these glue guns, they have sold out all that they made. So until it goes back into manufacturing, they are not available. So I'm going to try my best to sit this down even Steven. Give that a good press. I'm going to open it to make sure. Now see what I mean about that would have showed if I had put that raw edge back there. So doubling it up made it so that no one saw my wrapping of my ribbon. So that might have been a little extreme, but I like it. Plus it made this part heavier and it holds the card down better. A lot of times the pieces will just fly up. So now we need some, we need a sentiment for the inside. So for this one, I think I'm going to stamp. Yes, Bella is snoring, y'all. Thank y'all so much for the compliments on the card. Like I said, I was at a loss of what to do, and whenever I am, Pinterest is always my best friend. So I went on and I saw this card. The only thing I did different is I put the braided trim on. They took and wrapped this thread around and around and then tied a bow. I think this dressed it up a little bit more. So, but I did it in the very same colors I saw because my brain did not feel like thinking. So, for the inside, let's make this a birthday card. Will this fit? I think it'll depend on, well, you know what? I'm going to pull a Connie Stewart on it. If it don't fit one way, it'll fit this way. We're going to put it sideways and make it work. And I'm going to stamp some little flowers inside too, so that it will look pretty. So I'm going to bring it down to about there. We're going to stamp some flowers up here, and will give us plenty of room here to sign. So I think that'll work. So I'm going to grab out my boho blue and my Night of Navy. And you know, I can't remember. I think these stamp solid. I was trying to remember if they stamp solid or not, but oh, come on. My stamps are stuck together. I want to do this one and this one and that one maybe. And I'm going to use this stamp block. Oh, do y'all see how clumsy I am today? I've been having lots of little bits of shaking lately. Even my husband noticed it worse than normal. And I don't know if it's stress or if it's has something to do with this condition. I always had the shakes a little bit, but it has been pretty extreme lately. So prayers are still much appreciated. So I'm going to put that right about there, and let's grab a different stamp block. And I'm going to stamp this in the Night of Navy because I want it to look a little different than the little flowers. So I'm going to tap, 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 and then I'm going to stamp this right about here. And that will lighten. Right now it looks black, but it will lighten. And you know, nothing says we have to stamp straight, you know, straight on. There is nothing in the world that says that we have to stamp like that. I'm going to do one more thing right down here in the corner, I think. I want to do this little ditty. Like that. And then I'm going to come back with my boho blue, and I'm going to do the little fill-in with the boho blue. That's what I did with these. I stamped them in Night of Navy, and then I went back with my little fill-in stamp that allows you to color without coloring, just like that. And then I need my little ditty that goes in the middle, or at the top. So I'm going to grab my wild wheat. And I'm going to stamp it like that. And then, just because I can, I'm going to grab an old olive. And I'm just going to draw a little stem out like that. That was a bit shaky, but hey, let me try it. Let me try it a little bit different. What I should have done was put this ink pad up before I started because I was trying to avoid putting my arm in the ink. Let's try this. That looks a little bit better. So now we can go ahead and glue this in right here. And I want to make sure that that's hiding behind that panel, and it is. So I'm getting it like maybe an no, I cannot ship to Canada. Oh, you're talking about, no, I'm not allowed to do anything to Canada. I'm sorry. It's a Stampin' Up! Rule. It's not my rule. Because they have their own market that's different than ours. So that's the reason I can't. So I am sorry. I do appreciate all my people that come and view me from Canada. And I have some people from England and France. And even Australia, Denmark, that watch my videos, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and I wish that that was not a policy, but because each country has their own market area, they don't allow us to do that. That's our card, y'all. What do you, oh, one more thing, I almost forgot. I am going to decorate my envelope because I can. I got this envelope out, and I got a video coming that I'm going to show you how to make a very pretty envelope, flap, and liner. You're going to love it. So maybe I'll show that on my next video. Not the next video, because let me show y'all a sneak peek of what's coming tomorrow. Ta-da! Okay, y'all know it has to be a quick peek because I don't want y'all to get too excited and see how I did it before the video goes up. So I am going to lay this down even with the edge of my card. Something like that. Give it a good press. And then close it and make sure everything's like I want it. Then I'm going to just take my paper snips and I'm going to trim this out. Just like that. And now we have a beautiful card and an envelope that's ready to go out. And if you wanted to, you could stamp another little flower right here. There's nothing that says we can't. Do we want to? Why not? Oh, thank you so much, Robin. I appreciate that so much. Now, you must be new here because I don't remember seeing your name before. Maybe you follow me on my YouTube channel. And I keep telling everybody, unless you comment on my videos, I don't know that you're watching. That's the only way that I know who my viewers are. So, I do love to hear from y'all, even if it was just a, hey, I like your card. Those help build my channel. Every comment, every like, every share, all of that brings everything together and helps my channel grow, believe it or not. It has something to do with those algorithms. I always have trouble saying that word. But anyway, it has something to do with the numbers, the powers that be, and they see that people like my video, and they say, okay, they like that one, so let's push it a little bit harder, get it out there so more people see it, and then the next thing you know, I've got, you know, more and more subscribers, which helps me in turn. I earn a tiny bit of money. You have to have, to make an income off of YouTube, you have to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And I just have less than 3,500 right now. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Phyllis. I love mine. It is the best thing since, I will say it's, to me, it's like the wheel. It's like the wheel. It is that wonderful. All right, there is our card and our envelope and the whole shoot and match. And what I may do for whoever wins this, I'll put this in a larger 5x7 envelope so that if you get this card and you want to mail it to someone, you can. So, and this would make such a pretty happy birthday card to anyone. So, all right, it is almost, what is it, about almost 10 to 3? Something like that. Is that, yeah, no, about 2:45 to 3. It's about 2:45 to 3, so I am ready to do the drawing. So the first drawing is going to be for the paper. So thank y'all so much. You know, like I said, to not have anything ready this morning and then to pop on Pinterest and I saw that and I said, I can do this. I can do this. Thank you so much. Thank you, Marlene and Rosie and Tina and Robin and oh, okay, it is the first time watching me live. I'm so glad you made it today. I hope you'll come back. I'm trying to grow my channel, and lives are the hardest thing to get people to show up to. I have my regular people that are always here, and God bless y'all. You know how much you mean to me. Bye, Carmina. I love you. Hey, put Carmina's name in the drawing, Jennifer, because she was here for most of the video, and if she wins, Carmina, if you win, I'll send you an email letting you know, and you'll get your paper or your card in the mail. Okay. I never ever want to leave somebody out. If they stay to the end of the video and it's ready for the drawing and they have to leave, especially for a doctor's appointment, I am not going to hold that against you. What I do hold against people, and I do have people that will wait till the last 10 minutes of the video and pop in and want to be in the drawing. I usually do not allow. You have to be here at least 30 minutes into the live. I'll be saying a prayer for you, Carmina. Bye-bye. You take care of yourself. I love you. Okay, Jennifer's got her in. That's great. She just let me know. Okay, I'm only live, Robin, I'm only live on one day of the week, and that's on Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So, because I'm in North Carolina, so I'm on the East Coast. So at 2 p.m. on Fridays, unless otherwise, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go there and ask to join the Facebook, not YouTube, I'm sorry. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, Jennifer, if you'll pop in that link, pop over there, and yes, Susan, welcome in. Your first time watching the live. I recognize Susan's name because she does comment on my videos. Welcome in. So anyway, I put up a recorded video every Tuesday and Saturday, and I do a live on Friday, and every now and then I'll throw an extra video out there. I have a series called I Didn't Know I Needed to Know That, and if I have some little tip or trick that I just want to pop on, like a quickie, that might go up when you least expect it. So look for those. But if you click the bell and say you want to receive all of the notifications, then you will get notified whenever something goes up. But my live time, because a lot of times people do not get a chance to know, I notify people through Facebook and YouTube. Facebook is always my first place to go, but not everybody not everybody's on Facebook. So I try to do it on YouTube as well. It's just a little bit longer process on YouTube than it is on Facebook. Facebook, I can go make a post and it's done. All right, are we ready for our winners? And also go over and check out my blog. Save my blog address in your favorites, and you can check in there ever so often and find out what's going on there. All of the sales, promotions, Paper Pumpkin, all the cards that I do, the tutorial, the PDF. There will be a free PDF tutorial. It'll look like this, only a picture of the card will be right here. I haven't put that in yet because I hadn't made the card. But it'll look like this, not quite that big. It'll be a shrunk down version of the card right there. All of the measurements, the directions, all of the products that I used is right here, and the order numbers, my host code, my store where you can go to shop with me. I also have my links to the Facebook group, my blog, and Paper Pumpkin. And then here is a list of all of my craft room favorites. This is my Amazon store where anything that's not Stampin' Up, you can actually go there and buy it. So that's how I do my business, and I hope that that little tutorial is helpful for y'all. So if Jennifer is ready, and y'all are all ready, I'm going to flip back over to me. Hey, y'all! And the first thing is for the paper. Who wins the paper, Jennifer? Jennifer Real, you are the winner of the paper. Congratulations. And I have Jennifer's address, so I don't need that. And now we're going to do the card. And let's see who our lucky winner for this card is. Oh, thank you. Tina Gascon, you just won this card. Maybe it was because you just told me that you love my beautiful cards. You are so sweet. I don't always think that what I do is beautiful because I'm probably my worst critic, but sometimes you just have to embrace it. If ever other people like it, then I should like it too. So Tina, I think I have your address. I'm pretty sure I do. So that it goes to Tina. So I've got my 2 winners, and congratulations to each and every one of you. I am so glad that I can talk to y'all on here now and at least look at you when I'm talking to you. And you know, going back to my condition, if y'all don't mind hanging out with me just for a minute, I want to let y'all know how much I appreciate all of your love and support that you've shown to me through this diagnosis. As I was telling you earlier, I was treated for lupus. The rheumatologist that I saw 23 years ago told me I had undifferential, which meant, like I told you earlier, some blood levels showed positive and some showed negative for lupus. But he said, we're going to treat you like you have full-blown lupus. And they did. They put me on an anti-malaria drug called Plaquenil. And I don't even think it was generic then. It is now. But I was on that for about 6 to 8 months. It does affect your vision, so you have to go for a field vision test because it affects your peripheral vision. And so I had to go about every month to have my eyes checked to make sure that the drug wasn't affecting. I came out of it, and he told me, he said, you're in remission, and it may never ever rear its ugly head again. He said, but there's a possibility, and I have to let you know that at some point in your life it may come back. I really wasn't thinking it was going to come back. I thought that I was done. I thought that it was over. And I thought when I started feeling bad that I had fibromyalgia. I have since then found out that most people that have lupus do have fibromyalgia as well. So whatever is going on, I thank God that my body let me know that I needed to get it checked, and that my doctor's proactive enough to get me moving in the right direction. I was told it could take 6 months to get an appointment with the rheumatologist, and I got in Monday, from last Thursday to this Monday. So that's miraculous, and that was an answer to prayer. So Rosie, I don't know. I had COVID back in February, and I have not felt well since. So we are thinking that COVID, whether it was the vaccines I took to not get COVID, or whether it was the COVID that caused it, we don't know. That's kind of up in the air, but there has been talk that it does. So anyway, with all that being said, keep me in your prayers. I'm going to try my best to keep my schedule next week like I always have. I'm going to try to get something up over the weekend for Tuesday, and or maybe even today if I have time and feel up to it. But I have to pace myself because my stamina is nowhere near. What's so bad is when people see me, you know, I come on and I smile and I joke and kid with y'all, I don't look sick. So it's like the unseen illness. Yeah, I'm wondering if that did too, Rosie. I really am. But anyway, I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. I wanted to give you an update on what was going on with me. I love you guys so much. And as I always say in closing, let everything that you do and say, every action, every word, every thought, bring honor to Jesus. He is so worthy of our praise, our honor, and our life. So until next time, know that I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll be in touch, and y'all will be seeing more of me as the week goes on, the upcoming week. And just be blessed. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Love you.